I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering. To customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Accio!
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists...
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. I hope to see you again sometime.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I hope to see you again sometime.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
Good idea. Those cabbages are nothing to be trifled with.
My thoughts precisely. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Revelio. Revelio.
What needs doing, needs doing.
Revelio.
Simply pretended
Welcome, welcome.
Revelio.
Do have a look around.
Flipendo might seem like harmless fun, but you've just had your hair done by Calliope Snelling.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. proud. Confringo! Revelio. Accio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm Fatima Lawang. Welcome to my shop. Anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables.
Revelio. Revelio. That crate of Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
I'll have taken your life before you even realise it's gone. Confringo!
What in Berlin? I heard something.
Expelliarmus!
It seems we may have an intruder. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Someone's going to regret trespassing. Afraid to take a hit, are you? What was that? How unfortunate for you.
Protego!
You dare enter my own! You will fall!
Expelliarmus!
Give that back! No.
Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more. Confringo! Revelio.
You've had too much fire whiskey if you think you can outdo my take. Could hardly kiss me. You've made a mistake.
Protego!
No! What have you done?
Look what you've done! You pay for that!
Revelio.
That ought to warm you up. pity you survived that heat.
Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine! Ah, barely felt anything at all. Now you've gone too far. Well, you'll have to do better than that. Burn, my young friend. That will you up.
It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio.
Where others see darkness, your life ends here.
Ringo!
Expelliarmus!
Clear it, my wifer!
Loud as a
Confringo!
shark you are! Show yourself!
Hardly felt.
Incendio!
I shall be...
Protego! Stupefy!
Nothing more!
Expelliarmus!
A lucky shot!
You dare say one of my own!
Expelliarmus!
That's mine! This is your first duel, isn't it?
Protego! Stupefy!
A mere irritant.
Expelliarmus!
What the...
Confringo!
What have you done? I've seen Billywigs with more sting.
Protego! Stupefy! Revelio! Revelio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Potter.Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What do you have for sale?
Glad you were able to stop by.
Revelio.
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
You'll enjoy your time in Irondale. Shame about Porrick's sister. Handy resource indeed, your field.
Revelio. Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
I won't rest until you're dead. One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Rannoch's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Protect him!
Expelliarmus!
No! I will make you. I won't rest until you're dead. No! I will make you.
Expelliarmus! Revelio. That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
I've never seen a sword like it. One less human to worry about. No!
Expelliarmus!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly grace.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvellous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
What do you have for sale?
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Revelio.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Revelio. 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 Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Oh. Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Incendio!
Nothing over here. Someone's here.
Confringo! Lumos!
You're really not very good at this, are you?
Levioso!
How childish! Just you wait till I'm on solid ground! You are postponing the inevitable! Put me down! How childish!
Levioso!
Stop! I'm afraid of heights! You are postponing the inevitable! Why don't you come up here and fight me? How childish!
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Lucky that's all!
Confringo! Ranrock! must have been quite stately in its time.
Expelliarmus! I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Expelliarmus!
Stupid one, the coward.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
I don't know.
Stupid one! Stupid one! Stupid one! Confringo!
Little moon calf. Far from home, eh?
Potato! Stupid one! Expelliarmus!
You can't stop us.
Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Taste goblin silver.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego!
Why? Stupendous!
Expelliarmus!
I shall avenge your death.
Such arrogance. Over here!
Expelliarmus!
Yeah, that's better.
Protego! Expelliarmus!
Get away!
Accio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
I could fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
You will regret coming here. Don't do that!
Are you quite finished?
Bumble beneath. Oh, weak human.
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Seems quiet. Too quiet. Wait a moment.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Easily diverted.
Leviosa!
Enough of this nonsense.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh.
Revelio! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Only I could get my hands on Fig or that student. What was not your best moment, I fear. You won't get away with that. You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Revelio. Revelio.
You're so very weak.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Chill spells glance off.
Potato.
Can't win.
Accio.
I don't have time for this.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus. Potato. Expelliarmus. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Ah, isn't the sea air?
Confringo. Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Protego.
I should have been so desperate.
Expelliarmus.
You won't get
Confringo. Revelio. 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 Confringo! Protego! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo!
Why, there's a grab. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Confringo!
Oh, I won't rest until you're
Expelliarmus!
You having the knacker? Reduction! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Protego! Come on!
Ow! Ow!
Barely felt that at all.
Leviosa!
Stop that right now! You just wait till I come down.
Leviosa! Protego!
I ain't keen on heights. I demand that you release me.
Leviosa!
How embarrassing!
Stupefy! Protego! Stupefy!
You bastard!
Incendio!
Did I hurt you? No!
Afraid to face me?
Protego!
Can't hold out forever.
Reduction!
Expelliarmus!
Coward! Fight me fairly!
Confringo!
What have you done?
Incendio!
You'll pay for that!
Protego!
I'm not done with you. Where did you go, coward?
Reduction!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You're going to regret that. My wand! Is that the best you can do? You've made a grave mistake.
Protego! Stupefy!
Ow!
Expelliarmus!
Is this Hogwarts best?
Is that all?
Expelliarmus! Revelio. Revelio.
Cap, if it isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little gun.
Protego! Stupid one!
Your life is good. Game.
Thought you had me, Expelliarmus!
Stop that right now. That all you got?
Running home.
Protego!
Levioso!
You will not survive this fight!
Accio!
No!
Expelliarmus! Stupid! Expelliarmus!
Hey, that's mine! Well, you'll have to do better than that.
You made one try.
Levioso!
That ought to warm you up.
Expelliarmus!
You will not survive this.
Protego!
Avoid the problem.
Confringo!
Who caught you?
Stupid one!
Hardly felt it.
Expelliarmus!
Give it back.
The beasts around here can sleep. Revelio! Revelio! Confringo. Revelio.
They don't seem to care for me.
Rest easy, my large friend. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Stop right there! Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. I heard something. Huh? What was that?
Potato!
Now, this has become personal. You'll regret crossing my path. You'll regret crossing my path.
Stupid
one! You leafy Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
First, June.
Revelio. Reparo. Incendio! Reparo! Reparo.
Nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
This looks intriguing.
Betting on the dragonflight was the best decision I've made. Hogwarts is very lucky they've got... If you ask me. Huh? You! What do you think you're doing? No! No!
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Protego! Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Protego! Confringo! Stupid one! Confringo! Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
A veritable gem in the Highlands, Marinweem.
Hello, sir. Might you have some time to talk?
I have all the time in the world for a potential customer. How do you do? I'm Cromwell, Clifford Cromwell.
What do you have for sale?
I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. I hope this serves you well in all of your future herbological ventures. Such a pleasure doing business with you. Be sure to visit again. Always brightens my day helping you young ones.
Revelio.
Treadwell's garden.
Assignment's all finished.
That's a mistake.
How does that feel?
Confringo! What have you done? Rookwoods don't go down easy.
You'll have to fight eventually. You dare slay one of my own! You will!
The beasts are safer now. Revelio. 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 Confringo. Leviosa. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor Garlick, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared. Really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
A fair bit of bad luck there, I'd say.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
Revelio. 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 Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. When Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Wiggenweld potion is not a cure, and no salve is a substitute for pain.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
I was hoping to see...
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.